One of you is my husband. The other is my younger sister. I can't believe you betrayed me like this. Sister, why is it that your husband can become emperor, while mine is just a useless playboy?
He even hid at the border, giving up the fight for the throne.
I'm really not willing to accept that. The emperor and I hit it off instantly. I hope you can let me have my way, sister. Your Majesty, we've been married for 10 years. How can you treat me like this? Did you really think I ever liked you? The only reason I married you was to get your father's assistance as prime minister. I just wanted to get rid of the other princes. I didn't expect you were actually unloved in the prime minister's mansion. You're just a useless nobody. But I still helped you ascend the throne. I became emperor by my own abilities. In your eyes, I was just your puppet during your recovery. All these years, I've had enough of your orders and restrictions. Everyone says I'm a coward and a loser. I haven't been able to live with any dignity as a man all these years. Your Majesty, I only tried to restrain you and offer you strategies so you could ascend the throne smoothly. That's enough. I'm already the emperor. You should just move on. If there's a next life, I will never let you get away with it. No. Didn't I die? Could it be I've been reborn? And on my wedding day, no less. How dare you, Shawa? Your sister is sensible. And since your mother died early, she's willing to swap marriages with you, so you can marry Prince Su. What's not to accept? To marry Prince Su. Prince Su is the eldest legitimate son. In my last life, Mu Yinyu was desperate to marry him. Why is he offering to swap this life? Did he also come back to life? Did he also come back to life? Mu Jiaohua, in your past life you married Prince Heng, enjoying wealth and glory by his side. And me? I married a useless fool, and was never able to hold my head high. This life, it's your turn to taste the humiliation I felt in my previous life. Sister, although Prince Song is a bit reckless and frivolous, he is still the emperor's eldest legitimate son. Naturally, all the good things should go to you. Fu Yinyu, do you really think Prince Heng's mansion is some kind of paradise? If not for my support in our last life, how could Chen Yuzhou ever have ascended to the throne? You'll see for yourself what it's like when he's surrounded by wives and concubines. Well, since that's what you want. Of course I won't refuse. If you want me to marry Prince Su, fine. But I want to take all of my mother's dowry with me, as well as her evidence of innocence. And I want her to be titled as the deceased prime minister's wife. How dare you? When your mother died, your father was still of low rank. It was after he married me that he became the prime minister. She's just a merchant's daughter. How could she be called the prime minister's wife? There can only be one prime minister's wife, and that's me. While my mother may have been a merchant's daughter, when she married into the Mu family, she brought in a huge dowry, clearing up the Mu family's old debts. She also created connections for my father, so he had a chance to become prime minister. The Mu family rose to power on her efforts. Generations should honor her. She deserves to be called their ancestor. Outrageous. Prince Su may be a bit of a playboy, but he's still the emperor's eldest legitimate son. If his wife's birth mother has no proper title, do you think the emperor will just let it go? Strange. This girl never cared about family status before. What's going on today? Master, madam, the wedding procession has arrived. The wedding procession has arrived. If father doesn't agree, then I can only marry Prince Hang instead. No way. Oh, mother. Father? If he's willing to give a dead woman a title, just let him. Does he really want to make a scene? If so, he's surely trying to embarrass me. Father, please take out the family records to add her name. You're going too far. Enough. Servants. Bring pen, ink, and the ancestral record. And as for my mother's dowry, please return it to me. Your mother's dowry is too much. I can't gather it all at once. You'll get it at the wedding banquet when you return. Hurry and get on the bridal palanquin. I trust you will keep your promise, father. Mu Zhaohua, you actually want your dowry back? How stupid. Last life on Qin Jingyuan's wedding night. He spent the night at a brothel and forced me to marry a concubine instead. I didn't even see him in person until 3 months after the wedding, let alone someone to support me and help me get my dowry back. Sister, you've been reborn too, right? I don't understand what you're talking about. It's fine if you won't admit it. Let me tell you, that playboy Prince Su won't come pick you up at all. He'll spend tonight in a brothel. Tomorrow, you'll be the laughingstock of the whole capital. Enjoy your good fortune, sister. Xiaokui. So what if I marry a playboy? I can just turn him into an emperor. Besides, Prince Su wasn't really a playboy. When he was 12, his writing already outshone that year's top scholar. At 15, he single-handedly decapitated the enemy general at the border, forcing the enemy nation to surrender. Unfortunately, ever since the Empress died 6 years ago, Prince Su lost his spirit. He even became absent-minded. He fell off a horse and broke his leg, and completely gave up on himself after that. He haunted the brothels. If I could make a good-for-nothing like Qin Yuzhou an emperor in my past life, helping someone as gifted as Prince Su should be easy. Helping a genius like Prince Su is no problem at all. It's just that Prince Su's heart doesn't seem to be in it. He doesn't want to fight for the throne. I need to find a way to fix that. Something big has happened. Your Highness, why are you still drinking here? Is your father really trying to marry you to a matchmaker? The Prime Minister's family switched your bride with Prince Heng's. How can you stay so calm? The Mu family clearly thinks you have no imperial favor. Come on, I'll get justice for you. This marriage was forced on me by the Emperor anyway. I may have agreed to this marriage, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter who I marry. Prince Heng's wedding is so lively. Unlike Prince Song's mansion, where there isn't even a single guest. Yeah, Prince Song was the most impressive back in the day. Too bad he broke both his legs later and spent all his time in brothels. Who would bet on someone like that? Prince Heng is still the best. Gentle and refined, with the country at heart. So what if Qin Jingyuan is the eldest son? Right now he doesn't even compare to a cripple. Such a shame. If only I could marry the Prime Minister's favored second daughter. That would be amazing. Your Highness. Yingyu, why are you here? What, aren't you happy to see me, Your Highness? Of course I'm happy. Now the Prime Minister's most beloved daughter has married me. I have the support of the Prime Minister's family. Qin Jingyuan. Let's see what you can use to compete with me for the Crown Prince position. Come. Watch your step. Let go of me. First, bow to heaven and earth. No. Second, bow to the elders. Husband and wife bow to each other. My dear sister, just enjoy the feeling of marrying with a chicken. The taste of spending your wedding night alone. Where is the prince? Princess, the prince has business to attend to. He is not in the residence right now. Let me escort you inside. Even if you don't tell me, I know where he is. In my previous life, Prince Su did not marry Mu Yinyu. Rather, he lingered in places of pleasure, causing Mu Yinyu to lose all face. I absolutely won't let something like that happen to me. Fenner. Princess, what are you doing? I will personally bring the prince back to complete the wedding ceremony. If I want revenge on Qin Yuju and Mu Yinyu, I must correct Prince Su's behavior and help him ascend the throne. Let it begin today. Quick, go after the princess. Prince, are you really not going back? Miss Mu from Chang'an has a timid personality. She's shy and afraid of trouble. You neglect her like this, she'd probably end up crying from anger. It's good if she cries. Best if it causes a scene with the emperor, and the marriage gets cancelled. That way I can have some peace and quiet. Prince, princess, is she really crying? Just let her cry until she's done. I don't coax women. If she really can't handle it, just have her request a divorce, right? Prince, it's time to go back and finish the ceremony. Prince, it's time to return for the wedding. This is the so-called timid Miss Mu from the Mu family. Shy and afraid of trouble. Maybe the rumors were wrong. Are you going back on your own? Or should I have people carry you back? This marriage was decided by His Majesty, not by my own will. If you want the wedding ceremony, go bow to the emperor in the court. I've met all kinds of people, but I've never seen someone as fierce as Miss Mu. Whether it's your intention or not, since you agreed to the marriage, you should fulfill the engagement. If you don't go back, You will what? Do you want to threaten me by committing suicide? Go ahead then. I could use some peace and quiet. If you don't go back to finish the ceremony, I'll become the laughingstock of the entire capital tomorrow. So I might as well kill you and then myself. That way I get the reputation of a pair of doomed lovers. So fierce. The prince has met his match. Such a sheltered young lady from the prime minister's family is actually so fierce. The Mu family sending someone like her, their intentions can't be pure. I really want to see. I've already sunk so low. What else could they possibly scheme against me? Are you trying to murder your own husband? If you want to die, do it yourself. Why drag me down with you? We are one as husband and wife, naturally sharing life and death together. Sharing life and death? Prince, the princess has come to bring you back. Maybe you should just go back, to prevent any casualties. All right, I'll go back now. Are you satisfied? Put the sword away. First, bow to heaven and earth. Second, bow to the elders. Prince Heng and Princess Heng make a perfect couple. Everyone envies them. Second, Miss Mu is truly blessed to marry someone gentle and polite like Prince Heng. Unlike Miss Mu, who married a cripple in a wheelchair. Husband and wife bow to each other. Mu Jiahua, the whole world envies my good fortune. What do you have to compare to me? Send them into the bridal chamber. With this new life, I finally don't have to marry that crippled Qin Jingyuan. Mu Jiahua, you lived it up in your past life. This time it's my turn to enjoy. Mu Jiahua, how does it feel to be forced to marry with a chicken? I can't wait to hear your desperate cries. Why is it you, princess? So, Mu Jiahua, did you really marry with a chicken? Did you lose your mind? No. No. Prince Su went back to finish the ceremony. What? How is that possible? No, that's not right. In the last life, Chen Jingyuan never went back. How could he marry Mu Jiahua this time? Princess. Yes. The princess threatened the prince with a sword to make him return for the ceremony. Hey, threatened. Mu Jiahua, is she crazy? But no matter how hard she struggles, it's still useless. Prince Heng is gentle and virtuous, exceptionally talented. Something Qin Jingyuan could never rival. My respects to the princess. Has the prince returned? The prince asked me to deliver a message. He will not return tonight. What? Today is my wedding day. The prince isn't coming to the bridal chamber. How do you expect people to see me? Replying to Your Highness the prince's consort, concubine Liu from the West Courtyard was found pregnant today.
His Highness is delighted.
So he is spending the night at the West Courtyard.
His Highness has ordered.
Concubine Liu will be immediately carried to Liangqin. She bring you tea tomorrow. Concubine Liu? Qin Yuzhou actually has a concubine, and even brings one in on his wedding night. Why was I never told? Mu Jiahua, you deliberately kept it from me. You're trying to mess with me, huh? This old servant will take my leave. Qin Jingyuan may be useless, but at least he never kept a single woman in his mansion. How could Qin Yuzhou treat me like this? Scumbags. They're all scumbags. Please calm down, Princess Consort. I'll go ask Prince Heng about it right now. Please calm down, Princess Consort. You are the lady of the house. Concubines or not, legitimate or not, they all need to watch your attitude. If you want them to live, they live. If you want them dead, they die. But if you stir up trouble today and embarrass His Highness, or make him angry, he might not go with you to visit your family tomorrow. Right. I'm to become empress someday. Why should I fight over a concubine? Let me serve you, Princess Consort. Time for you to rest. You'll be meeting your family tomorrow, after all. That's right, visiting family. Mu Jiahua. Even if you drag Qin Jingyuan back for the wedding ceremony, so what? Qin Jingyuan is unruly by nature. He'll never go with you to see your family. Today's humiliation. Tomorrow at the family banquet. I want you to pay it back with interest. Master, look, Yer is coming home so late. Such impressive pomp and ceremony. Yes, only Yer could find such a good husband. Now we can hold our heads up high. Not like some people, who dare return alone.
Exactly. Hey.
Greets father-in-law and mother-in-law. I, the prince, offer my respects. Father, mother, ha ha ha. Mu Jiahua, just like your last life. Prince Song didn't accompany you home. Serves you right. You might as well live like a widow forever. Today's such an important day, and big sister comes back alone. Did Prince Song refuse to come? Come on. Big sis is so pitiful. Yingyu, mind your manners. How can you speak to the Empress like that? Empress Yingyu is still young. She tends to speak without thinking. Elder brother is disabled. so he doesn't want to show himself. It's understandable. But even at the family celebration, he can't show up. That really is against protocol. Agreed. Jiahua, why wouldn't Prince Su even come with you to your family? Could it be you don't understand proper etiquette and offended Prince Su's mother? That can't be blamed on the Empress. Eldest brother has always been laid back. Never cared much for etiquette. Never values rituals. Rules. Prince Heng is always talking about rules. But I'm the official prince's consort. I'm your proper sister-in-law. When you see your sister-in-law, why don't you salute? Is it that the sixth brother's usually so polite and gentle? Just for show? You're right. It's right for a prince to salute his sister-in-law. Prince Heng has always been cultured and reasonable. How could he lose his manners this time? A lesson well deserved, Empress. Your younger brother greets the Empress. Your younger brother greets the Empress. Greets the Empress. No need for formalities, we're all family. No need to be so polite. Mu Jawa, after humiliating me like this, I won't let you get away with it. Wait. Not seeing your husband on your family visit. That's a really bad omen. Someone, prepare mugwort water to cleanse the young lady of bad luck. Bad luck? Yes, Jawa, just pour this over yourself, and the bad luck will be gone. Then you'll receive blessings in the future. Get your husband's love, and have many children. Mother-in-law means well. Don't disappoint her, Your Highness. Oh, it was the Prime Minister's wife's kind intentions. As the older sister-in-law, I ought to share anything good with my younger siblings first. You. All right, the bad luck is cleared. Let us all share the joy. Mu Jawa, you lunatic. How dare you? Master, look. Mu Jawa, you're out of line. Weren't you the one saying mugwort water clears away bad luck? So what? Was that not true? You did it on purpose. Because I have no birth mother. When did this little wretch become so sharp-tongued? Prime Minister's wife, don't use these dirty tricks next time. It's beneath your status. TSK. Stop right there. Everyone get out of my way. I must get my mother's dowry today. Coming back alone isn't a good sign. You're not qualified to enter through the front gate. Isn't that right, Master? That's right, that's how it should be. Big sister, although the side door is for concubines and servants, your birth mother came from the valley. So it's not really degrading for you? Today, Mu Zhaohua enters through the side door. What a great humiliation. Husband and wife are a team. Tomorrow, Chen Jingyuan will be the laughingstock of the capital. Just as I expected. They won't let me in easily. Sister Feng, weren't you accompanying the prince's consort home? Why are you back? You have no idea. Her Highness was blocked by the Prime Minister today. They insisted she use the side door. Isn't that humiliating the prince's consort? What kind of prime minister's mansion is this? They've gone too far. Back when Mujawa held a sword to my neck, she was so brave. But now she acts like a quail at home. So pathetic. They said the prince's consort returning alone is a bad omen, so she has to use the side door. Even got mugwort water to throw on her for luck. That's just too much. They're clearly bullying her because she has no birth mother. Turns out he's just like me. Someone no longer protected by his mother. No wonder the Prime Minister's mansion treats him like that. My parents' deaths actually have a hidden truth. I request the Emperor to investigate my mother's death. Your Highness, you've knelt here for 3 days and nights. Her Majesty the Empress's death was an accident.
His Majesty's mind is made up.
Please return, Your Highness. Your Highness! Your Highness! Since Mu Zhaohua and I share the same fate, I'll help He Chen-feng prepare the carriage. Yes, sir. I'll pay this Prime Minister Mu a visit myself. I, Mu Zhaohua, am the Emperor's officially bestowed bride, a legitimate wife by all rights. I must walk through the main gate today. Who dares make me use the side door? That is to show contempt for the royal authority. Mu Zhaohua, your birth mother was lowly, and she gave birth to a disgrace like you. I'm afraid you can't handle the dignity of the main family. Don't squander your own fortune. You wretch. How dare you hit me, a skilled servant? I hit you and that's that. What can you do to me? Mu Wenkai. Did you forget? If not for my mother back then, the Mu family would have lost its ancestral home long ago. Now that you're the chancellor, are you just going to let this woman insult and slander my mother? Do you have no shame? You climbed to the top over my mother's dead body. And now you look down on her humble origins. You're all a bunch of ungrateful wolves. Who would have thought? The Mu family looks so prestigious, but you relied on a woman's dowry. That's right. Only the most useless man uses a woman's dowry. Truly shameless.
Enough.
You rebellious, unfilial wretch. Today I must give you a proper lesson, Thards. Let me go. I am the princess of Prince Su. How dare you lay a hand on me? Just a Princess Su with no one to dote on her. If you get hit, you get hit. You think Prince Su will stand up for you? Ridiculous. Slap her. Let him see what discipline is. Hit him. Let me go. Show. It's Su Wang. Why is he here? Stop. Su Wen. Why isn't he out having fun at Baiwalu instead of coming here? There's no way Prince Su would show up. In my past life, he spent 3 days and nights in Baiwalu. He never came with me for the homecoming, which made me the laughingstock of the whole capital. Why would he show up for me in this life? Master, why is Prince Su here? Is he here to support that wretch, Mu Zhaohua? Why panic? The prince probably just happened to pass by. Besides, I am the head of all officials. He's just a powerless prince. Does he really dare to go against me? Turns out he's just passing by. I told you that wretch couldn't possibly seduce Prince Su to stand up for her. Master is right. Prince Su was always a playboy. And he's disabled too. How could he challenge our Chancellor's manor? What wind is blowing today? That brings your highness to the Chancellor's manor. Forgive us for not greeting you properly. Please pardon us, your highness. Come here. Your highness. Wait, why is His Highness calling him over? Mu Jiahua is just a merchant's daughter by birth. Why would Prince Song stand up for her? He must think she's an embarrassment. Probably just wants to teach her a lesson. I was too far just now. I couldn't see you clearly. Your Highness, what are you looking at? Naturally, I want to see if my prince's consort has been bullied. If you so much as lose a single hair, I will make sure whoever laid a hand on you doesn't live to see another day. What's going on? Wasn't it said that Prince Su doesn't love Mu Jiahua? Why is this life so different from the last? Prince Su not only showed up for the homecoming, he's even protecting Mu Jiahua at every turn. How could this be? Why would Prince Su stand up for Mu Jiahua? It wasn't like this in my past life. No, I don't believe it. They must be putting on an act for others. Princess, no need to worry. My royal brother has no real power. He's just putting on a show today.
He'd never truly go against the Chancellor's manor from Mu Jiahua.
That's right. I got ahead of myself. Prince Su is just a useless fool. Even if he shows up, it only adds to the embarrassment. Shouldn't the Chancellor's manor give an explanation? Please calm down, Your Highness. It's not that I'm making things difficult for Jiahua. It's just that his words and actions were inappropriate, and he disrespected his elders. Such lack of decorum. Our dynasty values filial piety above all. If such words and deeds of Jiahua spread, it might damage the reputation of Prince Su's residence. Yes, Your Highness. Mu Jiahua lost his mother at a young age and lacked proper upbringing. We are only doing this for the good of Prince Su's house. That's why we're teaching him proper manners, so he doesn't cause any trouble in the future and bring shame to you. Princess Su was indeed wrong. Yes, how could he treat his elders like that? No upbringing at all. Such a fierce temperament. If not disciplined strictly, he'll bring great trouble to Prince Su's house. Royal brother, parents who love their children, always plan far ahead. Your father and mother-in-law are only doing this for you and the princess. So don't disappoint their good intentions. So it's all for my own good, huh? Qin Jingyun really is an idiot. He'll believe anything anyone says. So self-righteous. Who do you think you are? When was it ever your place to discipline my people? Impossible. He actually plans to stand up for Mu Jiahua. And why is that? Brother, please don't get agitated. Father-in-law is the royal consort's father. There's nothing wrong with him teaching the royal consort to follow the rules. Shut up. What right do you have to tell me what to do? You're still a coward, only picking on the weak and fearing the strong. Prince Susi? Sister acts like she wasn't raised by a mother. Shows no respect for rank. She dares scold me publicly in front of everyone. You should keep her in check, so we don't make a scene and embarrass ourselves again. Let people laugh at us. Your Highness? Yes, that's correct. The Prime Minister's household bullies the princess for not having a mother. They insist on raining love water on the princess. Even call the princess lowborn, not worthy to enter through the main gate. Want to punish the princess. Please, Your Highness, stand up for the princess. Oh. No mother. Does that mean she deserves to be bullied? Sure enough, lacking a mother is Qin Jingyun's sore spot. With Qin Jingyun's character, he won't let this go easily. Oh no, forgot that Prince Su lost his mother early. He always favors those without mothers. What kind of wicked maid did this rebellious daughter raise? She actually purposely made us touch Song King's sore spot. That maid is only telling one side of the story. Your Highness, don't believe her so quickly. I have never bullied her. No mother anymore. Yes, Prince Su, there's a custom for returning from marriage. Her mother was from a lowly merchant background. She could only enter through the side door. If she uses the main gate, it wouldn't be proper according to the rules. Oh. So, if that's the case, then I wrong the Prime Minister. So, if that's the case, then I wrongly accuse the Prime Minister. After all this, Song King will definitely despise that wretch even more. I originally thought Madame Mu was the princess's biological mother, so I'd treat the princess like a treasure. That's why I especially came to the palace, to ask for an imperial decree conferring honor to Madame Mu, to bring glory to the Prime Minister's household. Side blessing. Imperial decree, imperial decree. I heard it's extremely rare to receive such an imperial decree. If the Prime Minister's wife gets it, the whole household will bask in its glory. In the future, the ladies of noble families in the capital will probably have to rely on the Prime Minister's wife's favor. Really enviable. It's strange, the Prime Minister's wife treated Princess Su that way. So how could Prince Su ask for an imperial decree for her? Turns out Prince Su doesn't have power or status. In the end, still needs to please me. Look. The Prime Minister's household humiliates Prince Su so much, but still has to ask Prince Su to ask the Emperor for my mother's honor. Mu Zhaohua, you're truly pitiful. Really? I hope you'll still be smiling in a bit, sister. But since Madame Mu isn't the princess's biological mother, then there's no need for this decree. Your Highness, you're not worthy. This is so awkward. I told you, the Prime Minister's wife treated Princess Su that way. How could Prince Su possibly ask for an imperial decree for her? Didn't expect Princess Su to be so favored by Prince Su. There are only a few ladies with imperial decrees in the capital. If one can get such honor, they'll surely stand above others. If the lady gets an imperial decree along with a craftsman, it's all benefits and no drawbacks. No way. Such rare honor cannot be allowed to slip away. Your Highness, there must be some misunderstanding. Yes, it must be a misunderstanding. What misunderstanding? None of your Mu family members ever bow before the prince. Who knows how you've treated the princess behind closed doors? I, your subject, greet your Highness for 1,000 years of longevity. Your Highness, you must be tired from traveling. It's been truly exhausting. The mansion has prepared food and wine. We warmly welcome the Prince and Princess Sue for the return visit. Servants, open the main gate and set off firecrackers to welcome Our Lady back home. The Prime Minister's mansion sure changes its tone quickly. Truly, they don't even care about the prince and princess anymore. Useless thing. Your leg is crippled. Yet you still want to steal my spotlight. Why does Mujalwa always get all the attention again? It wasn't like this in my previous life. Prince Heng was strong in my past life. Why does he now stand here like a wooden dummy in Qin Yuzhou? He was always just a fool. Now that he's lost my support in this life, he'll be even more useless. The poor girl has returned home. Entering the mansion, the Prime Minister's gate is too high. Even the princess has to go through the side door. I, the prince, have disabled legs. I'm afraid I won't get in at all. As for this decree, since it's an honor specially granted to the princess by His Majesty, the conferring ceremony should be decided by the princess herself. To decide. Therefore, the Imperial conferring ceremony should also be decided by the princess. Your Highness, Song King is determined to support Mujalwa now. If Mujalwa doesn't agree today, this decree ceremony may not happen. Your Highness, you're joking. Your presence at the Prime Minister's mansion is truly a great honor for us. My wife was disrespectful. Hurry and apologize to Jawa. Please, Jawa and Prince Su, come in for tea. You want me to bow down to that wretch Mujalwa? If this gets out, I'll lose all respect. Jiahua, after your biological mother passed away, I alone raised you. It's greater to raise than to give birth, remember that. Letting you in through the side door was your mother's fault. Don't hold it against me. Forgive your mother, will you? Mujalwa, today I've suffered enough humiliation from you. I'll pay you back tenfold. I wasn't angry because you made things hard for me. No need to apologize to me. Oh wow, my Jawa is so sensible. After all, you'll still need our Prime Minister's mansion to back you up in the future, right? The Imperial decree. But you just insulted my mother. If you're willing to kneel and apologize to her and slap yourself 20 times, I might consider it. Let bygones be bygones. You want me to apologize to that old wretch? And slap myself? This Princess Sue is too ruthless. Wanting the Prime Minister's wife to slap herself in public is basically ruining her life. As the saying goes, never insult someone's mother. The Prime Minister's wife keeps insulting Princess Sue's mother. She deserves to be punished. It's all karma, no matter what. The Prime Minister's wife is her official mother. How could a daughter have her mother slap herself? Sister-in-law, no matter what the Prime Minister's wife did wrong, she's still your official mother. Filial piety is the most important virtue. How can you forget rank and status? Have your official mother kneel? There's a road to heaven, but you don't take it. You run straight to hell with no door. Watch how I'll deal with you. Acts decisively. Brave and resourceful. That personality is right up my alley. You dared to hit me. What is rank and status? Prince Su is the eldest, so he is noble. You are a concubine born, so you are low. I'm the eldest sister-in-law, noble. You're the youngest brother, low. I teach you. You should be grateful and accept it. In the last life, I personally helped this weakling ascend to the throne. No one knows him better than me. Qin Yuju's status as a concubine born made him extremely self-conscious. He never allowed outsiders to talk about it. But I insist on talking about what hurts him most. I want to pierce right where it hurts. You, royal brother. Are you really just letting your consort act so arrogantly? Is that so? There should be a proper hierarchy. Watch your tone when you speak. You, the emperor. An elder sister-in-law is like a mother. You should be grateful to your imperial sister-in-law for disciplining you. Mu Jiaohua, Chen Jingyuan. You two bitches. Just you wait. When I ascend to the throne, I will see you both reduced to ashes. Qin Yuzheng is just the beginning. And you can't take it anymore? I swear you will die by my hand. Since Madame AI refuses to apologize, then this honor is not meant for her. Wait, don't let this chance slip by. Jiaohua, I'm willing to apologize to your mother. Ah, mother? The dignified prime minister's wife was forced to slap herself in public. How humiliating. If only he had treated the late consort a little better back then, she wouldn't be slapped in front of everyone now. Slapping herself in public. She'd never be able to show her face again. That's all 20 slaps. Okay, I've accepted the apology. Now about the honorary title. Prince. Since you were the one to plead for this honor, I think you should be the one to decide. Ah. Demon child. But I never said. That just apologizing would earn you this decree. Ah, my imperial edict. My imperial edict. My edict. Your Highness, what are you doing? Why would you tear up a perfectly good decree? I'm the one who petitioned for the decree, so naturally I can choose what to do with it. However, since you were so sincere, I'll grant you an even greater honor. I was just too anxious earlier. I'm still the head of all officials. Even if Prince Su is willful, he would never openly oppose me. Besides the honorary decree, there must be more glory in store for me. Is it a marquis title? Chun Feng. By imperial command, to Mu, consort of Prince Su, for her diligence, respect, and virtue, I am greatly pleased. Her late mother, Lady Li, wife of the former prime minister, is posthumously honored as a first-rank lady. From this day forth, the prime minister's residence is ordered to renovate her tomb and offer incense year-round without fail. This decree must be followed. He actually petitioned for a title for my mother. I thought he might stand up for me out of empathy, but I never imagined he'd ask for my mother to be honored. Prince Su actually requested an honorary title from Mu Jiaohua's mother. He never went to such lengths for me in my past life. Why honor that bitch Li as a titled lady? How dare you? My mother is a first-rank lady. Who do you think you are? You dare insult her. How come even the dead get titles, while I get nothing? Wu Jiaohua, you've gone too far. Wu Jiaohua, you bitch. I didn't expect you to steal the spotlight again today. I won't let this go. Your Highness, say something. Can you really stand by and watch my mother get bullied? Mu Yinyu really is stupid. She actually pinned her hopes on a loser. If you really had the ability, I wouldn't have had to struggle so much in my past life to put him on the throne. Brother, how is this possible? How did you get 2 imperial decrees for honorary titles? Naturally, I asked father for them. You're back again? I'm busy right now. I want 2 decrees. You want imperial decrees? You want 2? Do you think my decrees are like cabbages on the street, just lying around to be picked? I want to protect my consort. If father couldn't protect his own wife, at least don't stop me from protecting mine. You're still holding this against me after all these years? I want the decrees. Fine, you can have them. Here are 2 blank edicts for you. Fill in whatever you want. If you want my throne, I'd give it to you too. I'm not interested. You should keep it. How is that possible? Why would father give you 2 imperial edicts? I asked him for them, and he gave them to me. Why didn't father give you any? When I asked for one for my grandmother, father refused no matter what. But now for Qin Jingyuan, he gave out 2 at once. Father really does play favorites. Even with Qin Jingyuan's broken leg, father is still so protective of him. Why? Qin Jingyuan actually managed to receive 2 official imperial decrees for bestowal. It seems the rumors about him not being favored are false. Since that's the case, don't blame me for being relentless now. The Prime Minister's residence should return my mother's dowry to me, right? What dowry? All these years raising you, your mother's dowry has long been spent, HM. My mother's dowry included 1,000 acres of good farmland, 10 shops, and 128 chests of gold, silver, and jewelry. But all these years, I've lived in a leaking side courtyard, struggling to eat or stay warm. At my own wedding, the dowry wasn't even enough to put together 10 chests. May I ask, madam, how exactly was my mother's dowry spent on me? Sigh, although not all of it was spent on you. My Prime Minister's residence covers dozens of acres, with hundreds of maids and servants. The household expenses are tremendous, not something you could imagine. Let's not bring this up again. I really didn't expect the Prime Minister to be living off a woman after all. All the expenses of your estate depend on a woman's dowry. It's truly pathetic. Prince Su, how the dowry is spent is a family matter of our residents. Aren't you overstepping a bit? You people are simply relying on the fact that the prince's consort has no one to back her up. Today I will stand up for her. Since the Prime Minister won't hand over the dowry willingly, then I'll just take matters into my own hands and retrieve it myself. Retrieve it myself. This is the inventory of my mother's dowry. Not a single item is to be missing? Yes, Your Highness. Ah, this is treason. Mother, your dowry. Today your daughter will get it back for you. Ah, thieves. This is outright robbery. Everyone from Su Wangfu, listen up. Anyone who dares to get in our way will not be shown mercy. If someone dies, the prince will take full responsibility. Stop. All of you, stop right there. Put down what you're carrying, you thieves. Thieves! Put it down! Ah, Mother. Mother, you're all just going too far, Mother. Even though Qin Jingyuan is a spoiled and useless brat, the emperor favors him. Today he's helping Mu Zhaohua. How can you stop him?
No hurry.
We'll settle this score slowly, in due time. It's all that wretch Mu Zhaohua's fault. I will never let him off. Mu Yinyu, actually relying on a coward like Qin Yunzhou to stick up for him. What a joke. I'm an official, after all. You dare lay a finger on me? Hurry and put my things down right now. Hey, you. I didn't touch what he touched. The Prime Minister is too pitiful. This Prince Su is really audacious beyond measure. He even dares to raid the Prime Minister's residence. What are you saying? This Prime Minister snatched his first wife's dowry and treated her daughter poorly regarding her dowry. Serves him right, no matter how you look at it. What nonsense. Pa, Prince Su. Even if you are a prince, you can't bully a state official. If you act like this, I'll report you to His Majesty myself. What are you mumbling about? I can't understand a word. Prince, all of the dowry items for Your Highness and Her Highness are accounted for. From now on, anyone who dares bully my prince's consort will be the enemy of Su Wangfu. How is this possible? Wasn't Qin Jingyun crippled? How is he still able to draw a bow? Princess, let's go. This is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. My gold and silver. All my top-grade gems are gone. It's all your fault, you two foolish women. If it weren't for you making things difficult for Mu Zhaohua, how would you have brought that Hellstar Prince song here? And now look. Even the titles are lost. And the dowry is gone too. You two have disgraced the Prime Minister's residence completely. Father, how can you blame us for this? Who knew Qin Jingyuan would act so out of character? Stand up for Mu Zhaohua. If he won't be reasonable, what can we do? Could it be Prince Su just has his eye on Mu Zhaohua's dowry? That must be it. He parties all day and night. And a few years back, His Majesty docked his salary for 5 years. All the money at home is long gone because of him. That's why he snatched Mu Zhaohua's dowry now. I thought things would change after Song Wang was reborn. Turns out he's still good for nothing. Mu Zhaohua, don't get too smug just yet. Once Prince Heng takes the throne, I'll get back double from you sooner or later. Prince, just now why? Didn't you say something to help father? If you could protect me, like Prince Su or Mu Zhaohua did, our residence wouldn't be emptied like this. Blame me. Well, you Mu family made me lose face today along with you. I haven't even settled the score with you yet. This homecoming feast isn't worth attending anymore. Prince, before the wedding, the Heng Princess was much more favored here than Princess Su. After marriage, the situation completely reversed. Abandoned by her own husband in front of everyone. How humiliating. How could Prince Heng just leave me alone here? Tomorrow I'll definitely become the new laughingstock of the capital. Mu Zhaohua, this is all your fault. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be humiliated like this today. I will never let you go. Princess, you went through so much trouble just to bring me here today. I wonder if my performance pleased your highness? I'm pleased. I just didn't expect your highness would really come. Anyway, thank you for helping my mother receive the imperial title. Don't flatter yourself. I did it for the sake of my household's reputation, not for you. No matter what, I still want to thank your highness for standing up for my mother and me. I made such a big commotion, and all I get is your verbal gratitude. That's hardly enough for me. There really ought to be some concrete token of thanks. But as the noble Prince Su, you lack nothing at all. No, wait. He lacks a healthy body. There's a miracle doctor living in the southern mountains who rarely treats people. But he once received help from my mother and left me a token. As a thank you, I'll ask him to come see you to check if your leg can be healed. No need, it's just a broken leg. It's not going to kill me. I don't want to owe you anything. Once a prodigious youth, now destined to sit in a wheelchair for life. He must be bitterly unwilling. Besides, I still need him to ascend the throne one day, to avenge me. As long as there's even a sliver of hope, I want to see His Highness healed. Ever since my mother passed away, no one has ever cared about me like this again. Not since then. Mujawa, do you truly care for me? Or is it for fortune and status? My affairs aren't yours to handle. You can return home first. There are still beauties waiting for me at the 100 Flowers house. Wait. Your Highness really should forget about going to such filthy places, since I've already married into the Wang Fu. Of course I won't agree to let your Highness go to a place like that again. You just focus on being a good princess. You don't need to meddle in my affairs. Is this crazy woman about to draw her sword again? That's not up to you. Crap, I'm exposed. Weren't your legs broken? Weren't your legs broken? So what if you found out? Even if you tell someone, no one will believe you. Since your Highness is healthy, why pretend to be disabled? Do you realize how hard it is for someone disabled to ascend the throne? But do you know that not everyone wants to be emperor? My father and mother were murdered. I begged my father to investigate my mother's death, because I'm seeking vengeance for her. Jinyuan is deeply tied to the former dynasty's imperial harem. Pull one thread and you move the whole body. Someday when you become emperor, you'll understand your father's decision. If an emperor can't even protect his own wife, then there's no point in being emperor. How dare you? You are my firstborn son. You are the future crown prince. It's your duty to inherit my empire. An emperor's family is the coldest of all. What's so good about being emperor anyway? I'd rather be a carefree prince. Live my whole life freely. So many people scramble for the throne. Prince Heng isn't even that capable. But he's overly ambitious. If I hadn't helped him with everything I had, Prince Heng probably wouldn't even get close to the throne. Even someone as useless as him wants to fight for the throne. Yet the formidable Prince Su, who was famous from a young age, doesn't want it. Why is that? Judging by those two imperial decrees, the emperor clearly loves Qin Jingyuan. What exactly is he running from? Hey, today I really helped you out. Don't you dare repay kindness with resentment. By stopping me from having fun. Dust sealed. Are you saying the prince even needs to run a tab at a brothel? What do you mean by that? I never knew that my princess has a thing for stealing money bags. How is that stealing? Husband and wife are as one. What belongs to your highness is naturally mine too. You… Dust sealed, return to the manor. This woman is truly toxic. To think I actually felt sorry for her. With no mother to stand up for her, she still dares to bite the hand that feeds her. Go get me 1,000 taels in silver notes. Princess, here are all the keys and signs to the storeroom. By imperial decree, from now on, all expenses of the Prince Su's residence are under the princess's management. He also said that now that you're married, the princess should keep the prince in check. With His Highness's playboy personality, the emperor actually lets the princess discipline him. Isn't the prince just throwing the princess into the fire pit? I will definitely keep His Highness under control. I won't let down the emperor's trust. Mu Zhaohua, you really dared to accept. All parents just want the best for their children. I'm sure the empress is watching from the heavens and doesn't want to see His Highness waste his life. This is bad, really bad. Everyone knows the empress is His Highness's sore spot. The princess actually mentioned the empress in front of him. The prince is probably about to lose it. Princess's authority. Now that I've married into the prince's family, I will definitely take good care of His Highness.
Take care.
Ever since my mother's passing, who has truly cared for me? Neither of us have mothers, so we should support each other. That way, others won't bully or laugh at us. Don't say another word, princess. You're basically imprisoning me. That's impossible. His Highness actually didn't get angry. Besides the Empress, is there anyone else who can manage him? Heaven really has eyes. How could it be? If you want to go out, it's not impossible. I have a list here. Every time you complete an item, you'll earn a chance to go out. How about that? What kind of list? First, draw my eyebrows for me as your wife. That means me just once. Second, brew a health tea for me. Third, give me a wedding gift. Fourth, accompany me to admire the moon. Fifth, perform a sword dance for me. Sixth, what are you doing? Of course, this is to strengthen the bond between husband and wife. If I want to find out why Qin Jingyuan pretends to be disabled, I need to spend more time with him. Make him trust me, grow attached to me, and only then can I untie the knot in his heart, spark his fighting spirit, and guide him to the throne, making him my weapon for revenge. Sixth up. How many more are there? Why does this never end? Your Highness? Look. This. Wow, truly one thing subdues another. Spring has finally come to the Prince Su's residence. That bitch Mu Zhaohua. What's the point of stealing the show? Once Prince Su gets his hands on her dowry, he'll cast her aside like trash. So, did Prince Su go to the brothel again? Is Mu Zhaohua staying in an empty room alone, crying herself to sleep every day? Prince Su hasn't gone to any brothels these past few days. I heard he has been with her the whole time.
He hasn't left the princess's side for a moment. What?
That's not right. In the past life, Mu Zhaohua married Prince Heng. Prince Heng never left her side. But I, who married Prince Su, was left in an empty room. After the marriage swap, I married Prince Heng, yet Prince Heng has changed. He treats me with total indifference. And Mu Zhaohua, who was supposed to be abandoned, is now inseparable from Prince Su. How could this be happening? Prince Su's behavior doesn't matter. Since the return banquet, the prince hasn't even met with you. You haven't even consummated the marriage yet. Princess, you should lower your head to Prince Heng. Don't let some vixens take advantage of the situation. Go prepare some refreshments. I shall invite the prince to spend the night with me tonight. Yes. Come, Your Highness, open your mouth. What's the fun in just eating grapes? I want to eat something else. Your Highness, I want some too. Don't worry. I have plenty of time today to enjoy intimate pleasures with you both. Your Highness, I've prepared some refreshments. Your Highness, what do you think you're doing? No, this is wrong. In the previous life, Prince Heng was clearly a diligent student. He had a very good reputation. How could he do such lewd things in broad daylight? Those two sluts must have seduced him.
Yes.
Mu Yingyu, have you lost your mind? You actually dare to hit me? I am the legitimate daughter of the Prime Minister's manor. From the time I was a child, even my parents never dared to lay a finger on me. How dare you hit me? For a prince's consort, you are so incredibly jealous. Not only can you not tolerate two concubines, you even dare to openly splash this prince with tea. Is this how the Prime Minister's manor raised you? I never expected Prince Heng to be this kind of person. He actually dared to strike his wife. Enough. Go back and reflect on your actions. When the Emperor's birthday banquet comes in a few days, don't you dare embarrass me. It's the Emperor's birthday banquet. The Emperor's birthday. Under the vast heavens, every inch of land belongs to the king. What a magnificent map of the rivers and mountains. Since the marriage, Prince Heng has become increasingly sensible. Prince Heng, This is all thanks to the princess's excellent guidance. Reward them. Good, good. Thank you for your immense grace, Imperial Father. I told you not to send pig slop, but you just wouldn't listen. In the past life, it was because of Prince Heng's carefully prepared gift that the emperor was absolutely delighted. Mu Jiahua also stole the show at the birthday banquet. In this life, that glory belongs to me. I've already drawn your eyebrows for you today, and all your lessons are finished. What else do you want to do? In a few days, it will be Imperial Father's birthday banquet. I wonder how Your Highness's birthday gift is coming along. What is there to prepare? I'll just make him a bowl of pearl, emerald, and white jade soup. That should be enough to show my filial piety. What is pearl, emerald, and white jade soup? It's commonly known as pig slop. Do you want to taste some? I finally understand why. In the past life, after His Majesty saw Qin Jingyuan's gift, he almost fainted from rage. Since Your Highness has no heart for it, then leave it to me. I don't even care myself. Why should you care? Oh, a husband and wife are one. Since he is your father, I should treat him as my own, showing the same filial piety. Husband and wife are one? Mu Jiahua, what exactly are you after? Are you after the title of Princess Su? Or do you truly want to live a good life with me? The map of the rivers and mountains I painted in my past life? His Majesty praised it endlessly. In this life, there's no need to waste effort on another gift. I'll just paint it one more time. It will be enough to present it as the birthday gift. Prince Su is here. Last year, Prince Su gave His Majesty a beggar's bowl. He said that if the great Qing ever falls,
His Majesty could go be a beggar.
and then make a comeback. His Majesty was so angry he confined Prince Su for a month. I wonder this year, what kind of gift Prince Su has prepared to provoke His Majesty. Prince Su is truly unruly. He is just like rotten wood that cannot be carved. Your Highness, you really have quite a reputation. No need to be envious. I can make you just as famous, Princess. That won't be necessary. Today is His Majesty's birthday banquet. I wonder what gift you and the prince have prepared, sister. Sister, you should worry more about yourself. The concubines in Prince Heng's manor aren't easy to handle, are they? You. Don't be so smug. I'm telling you, my prince has already carefully selected a gift. The gift will surely make His Majesty very happy. As for you, just wait to be thrown out together, with that bowl of pig slop Prince Su prepared. The gift Qin Yuzhou selected. Could it be that bronze python? Your Highness, the Emperor's birthday is imminent. Have you prepared a gift? Give it to her. What does the princess think of this? Your Highness, you mustn't. Since ancient times, the dragon represents the emperor, and the horse represents the crown prince. Sending this will surely provoke the emperor's wrath. It will also make His Majesty think you have rebellious intentions. Sigh, if you think it's no good, princess, then go to the storehouse and pick a few items yourself. I will listen to whatever you say. Sigh. In the past life, Qin Yuzhou originally intended to send the bronze python. I was the one who worried about the emperor's anger, so I swapped it for my own map of the rivers and mountains. It won His Majesty's favor, but Qin Yuzhou took all the credit for it. Mu Yingyu probably thinks the painting was sent by Qin Yuzhou. Is that so? Then the gift Prince Heng prepared. Have you seen it with your own eyes, sister? Naturally. The map of the rivers and mountains Prince Heng sent in the past life was greatly loved by His Majesty. Reborn into this life, he will definitely send the same painting again. Is there even a need to check? I hope you really have seen it, sister. Of course I have. You'd better worry about yourself, sister. It's still not too late to stop Prince Su from sending pig slop. In the previous life, Mu Jiaohua stole the show, while I was thrown out of the banquet hall because of the pig slop that loser Qin Jingyuan sent. It was absolutely humiliating. In this life, Mu Jiaohua should taste that kind of shame.
His Majesty has arrived.
Greetings, Imperial Father. Long live the Emperor! Long live, long live! Rise. Thank you, Imperial Father. I just heard you all discussing birthday gifts. What's the matter? Imperial Father, brother just said he specially prepared a gift for you. He said you will be delighted after seeing it. Every year the things Qin Jingyuan sends are disgraceful. The gift this year, I'm afraid it will anger Imperial Father just the same. The humiliation I suffered at the return banquet. Today I will pay Qin Jingyuan back double. Royal brother, weren't you just anxious to show Father your birthday gift? Why aren't you taking it out? What can I possibly prepare as a fine gift? If nothing goes wrong, that's good enough. That's right. As long as Su Wang doesn't anger His Majesty today, it's already proof of his filial piety. Every time this kid offers a birthday gift, it's either ragged clothes or a beggar's bowl.
It's clearly just to annoy me.
This time is probably no different. Might as well not even look. The birthday banquet begins. Let everyone enjoy the singing and dancing first. Father, royal brother has been preparing for days. Why not let him present his gift first? Everyone would love to see it. Yes, Father. Though I've heard that royal brother's gifts in the past never pleased you. But now that he's married, with the princess to keep him in line, maybe this gift will surprise us all. Seems everyone is quite looking forward to it. You all really can't wait to die, can you? Then I'll grant your wish. Since everyone is so eager, Father, your daughter-in-law brazenly presents her gift early. If it were just me, I wouldn't mind losing face. But today, I don't want him to be humiliated because of the gifts I prepared. Zhaohua, let's not do it. If they want to win, let them win. Oh dear. Your Grace, I won't let you lose face. Father, since it's a gift, why not let Heng Wang present it with me? Wouldn't that make things livelier? Mu Zhaohua must be crazy. But that's fine. Compared to the gifts, with Song Wang as a comparison, Heng Wang's map of the empire will surely please His Majesty. Father, your daughter-in-law and Wang the have prepared a simple gift, wishing you a stable rule forever, a long and prosperous life. Please allow both your daughter-in-law and sister to present the gift together. Permission granted for Zhou Wang and Heng Wang to present birthday gifts. Su Wang presents a scroll of the map of the empire. Su Wang's gift is the map of the empire? How is that possible? Heng Wang presents a bronze python. Heng Wang actually offered a bronze python. Isn't this deliberately provoking His Majesty? Using a bronze python as a birthday tribute to me. Jinyu Zhou, are you that eager to take my place? How could this happen? Last life, it was Heng Wang who gifted the map of the empire. So why is it in Su Wang's hands now? That useless Su Wang shouldn't have sent the red stone. Where did it all go wrong? Father, your son. Your son. If Su Wang had done this, it wouldn't be surprising. But Heng Wang has always been virtuous. How could he offer a lead horse? Either his people are pretending, and he's actually ambitious at heart, or he's just stupid. It's all Qin Jingyuan's fault. If it weren't for him bringing out some ridiculous map of the empire as a comparison, Father wouldn't be so angry. Father, your son has no rebellious intentions, I swear. Do you want to put a sword to my throat? To prove I have rebellious intentions. Father, your son is innocent. It was all arranged by Princess Heng. I had no idea at all. Yes, that's right. Father, he picked everything. Qin Zhou betrayed me in the past. Now that he's being blamed, he wants to cut ties and save himself, dragging his new wife out as a scapegoat. Truly ruthless, as always. At least, though he doesn't want to fight for succession, he's honest and upright, kind-hearted. You wretch, are you trying to get me killed? Isn't Wang the wisest ruler? How could he put me in the position to take the blame for such a dirty deed? I ask my father to judge fairly. The congratulatory gift from Prince Heng. I had no idea at all. If I had known, even if threatened with my life, I would never let Prince Heng present the bronze horse. Your Grace, I am but a humble concubine. How could I possibly bear such a great crime? I beg your Grace to spare me. Indeed, husband and wife are like birds of the same forest. When disaster strikes, they fly their separate ways. Is that so? But before the birthday banquet began, you personally said that Prince Heng's birthday gift would surely amaze everyone. It would delight His Majesty. How can you say you knew nothing about it? How was I supposed to know Prince Heng's birthday gift wasn't actually the landscape scroll? I know my sister never liked me. But how could she slander me in front of His Majesty, even going so far as to want me dead? I heard these Tumu girls are from different mothers. They always have conflicts. Seeing them today, the rumors are true. Wasn't it said at the homecoming banquet? The Princess Su caused a big scene at the Prime Minister's mansion entrance, and now dares to accuse her younger sister in front of the Emperor? Princess Su really doesn't know her place. Seems even reincarnation won't improve intelligence. Mu Yuyu is still so dumb. Princess Heng, did you forget? You also said you'd seen that birthday gift with your own eyes. All the officials present can testify. Father, I can testify. He said he knew. Father, look. My brother and sister-in-law can also testify for me. That Princess Heng did know. Prince Heng is such an idiot. How could he team up with Mu Zhaohua? Isn't that courting death? Prince Heng and his wife defied their superiors, challenged imperial authority. Punished with 3 months of suspension from court. Their duties will be handled by others for now. Additionally, the two of them will each be flogged 30 times. As a warning to others. What? Steward. So this prince, am I going to end up like Qin Jianyu, that useless person? How could this happen? Last time, Prince Heng was all the rage. Why is it that this time I not only got punished, but dragged down with him to be flogged as well? Father, I know I was wrong. Please have mercy, Father. Father, don't hit me. Don't hit me. It's all Princess Heng's fault. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. Father, it doesn't concern me. H. Father, I know I was wrong. What was owed to me in my previous life, I'll collect it all with interest. Father. Seeing them end up like this, does it make you feel a little better? Just so. Then allow me to make you feel even better. Father, this landscape scroll was carefully selected by the princess for you, wishing you longevity as vast as the East Sea, and a life as steady as Southern Mountain. After 6 years, Jingyuan finally talks properly with me. Father, though I chose this landscape design, it was the prince who painted it by hand. His sincerity toward your majesty is truly touching. Such a great chance to shine before the emperor. Yet he gave it to me. We are one as husband and wife. Only with the emperor valuing Prince Su more, does Prince Su's future have hope to ascend the throne, and my own status will rise accordingly. A harmonious couple, just like I once was with the empress. The whole world belongs to the king. The landscape scroll presented by Prince Su and his wife pleases me greatly. Since their marriage, Prince Su has become so much more sensible. It's all thanks to Princess Su's guidance. Give her a reward. Why? Why, even after turning back time, all these honors and glory still belong to Mu Zhaohua. Princess Su, you truly lived up to my expectations. I am very pleased. Though last time His Majesty liked the painting too. He was never this excited. Could it be the Emperor still hopes for Prince Su? Is it because of Qin Jingyuan finally willing to talk properly with him? That's why he's so excited? If His Majesty still favors Qin Jingyuan, my path to revenge will only be smoother. No need to kneel. Qin Jingyuan. You're arrogant because of His Majesty's favor. You disrespect Father. Father will surely punish you harshly. I'll be waiting to get beaten with you. Jingyuan is right. Jiahua won't need to kneel in the palace anymore. If this girl can bring Jingyuan back onto the right path, not only would I waive her kneeling, I'd proclaim Jingyuan as heir and give her a title as Mother of the Nation. What? No need to kneel. How can this be? Thanks for your kindness, Father. Why? Why can this wretch be cherished so much by Prince Su, while Prince Heng pushes me to take the blame? Why, even after being reborn, I'm still the one punished. Sister. My little sister is truly well-mannered. Even seriously wounded, she never forgets to greet me. How did the landscape scroll end up in your hands? Did you steal it? You've already been reborn. Use your brain a little. Where's the landscape scroll? I worked painstakingly on it myself. What? You painted it? What? You painted it, huh? How could that be possible? Why not? You don't really think Qin Yuzhou ascended the throne purely on his own, do you? You've been married to him for a while now. Haven't you noticed? He's a total good-for-nothing who only knows how to eat, drink, and play. You thought I actually liked you? I sought your hand, only to have the Prime Minister support me and topple the other princes. I didn't expect you weren't favored at all at the Prime Minister's residence. You're just a useless waste. And yet, I still helped you ascend the throne. Could Mu Jiahua's last words before death in her previous life be true? Qin Yuzhou only became emperor because of Meng Jiahua's assistance. That's how he got the throne. So this time it's me. Will he still become emperor? Chen Kao greets your grace. This is emerald gloss from Shu. Works wonders for treating external wounds. There are only 3 in the world. Just 3. The emperor gave them all to the Imperial consort. Her Highness instructed me to give one to your grace. Your grace. Thank Mother for me. Imperial consort Prince Heng's birth mother. Ever since the empress passed, the consort dominates the harem. With such a capable mother, how could Prince Heng need Mu Jiahua's help to become emperor? He's just jealous of me and says this on purpose, trying to drive a wedge between us. I won't fall for it. You really know how to glorify yourself, even taking credit for the prince's accomplishments. Shameless. Last time, Prince Heng became emperor. And this time will be the same. Mu Jiahua, just wait and see.
Kyre.
Get lost. Mu Yinyu. Even if you were reborn, you're still so foolish. I'll just wait for you to dig your own grave. The princess truly surprised me today. What a great opportunity. Kiss me. Why are you just standing there? Oh no. The weather is really nice today.
Hey,
I'd rather say nothing more. I've made you laugh at me, Princess. So, can your highness let me go now? Your highness, let me go. That landscape painting is truly a masterpiece. Even those old scholars wouldn't necessarily have such skill. Since you're so talented, why did you marry me? Don't use those excuses about having no choice, or being in love with me to fool me. I'm not stupid. My mother was bullied in the back courtyard and died. I struggled to survive there myself. So, your highness and I share the same suffering. So, you want me to be your blade and take revenge for you? So, you want me to be your blade and take revenge for you? It's just a pity. I have no ambition to seize power or the throne. Your plan fell through. Why is Prince Hang so ambitious, while your highness refuses to compete for the throne? Are you planning to wait until Prince Hang ascends, so he can put you to death? I have my own way to protect myself. Princess, you don't need to worry. Of course I know. In the previous life, Qin Jingyuan only became crown prince in Qin Yuzhou and was then sent to the border. But this time, I won't let Qin Jingyuan escape. Then what about me? I've already completely broken with Mu Yunyu. If she gains power, she never let me go. So your highness plans to abandon me. Is he really that afraid of being left behind? Please don't cry. Hey, I never said I wouldn't care about you. Only with power and status. Can your highness protect your loved ones? Only with power and status. Can you protect the one you care about? Guard those you wish to protect. Princess, you take the word power too simply. What do you mean by that, your highness? Just look at the emperor on the throne.
his power is truly at its peak.
Of course. But even as emperor, there are still many things he can't do anything about. When someone important to him was killed, and he clearly knew who the killer was, he still covered up and protected the murderer. All in the name of maintaining balance in the court. Even as the great emperor, he still has to be cautious just to kill someone. Tell me, what use is the throne to me then? Anyone who moves Su Wang like this, and is related to the emperor, could it be the late empress? I remember now, the year Su Wang broke his leg was the year the empress passed away. So this is Su Wang's true pain. Your Highness is not only favored by His Majesty, but also has true talent. But Your Highness hides it all, because of what happened when the late Empress died. How did you know that? Isn't it easy to guess? 6 years ago, my mother was pregnant, and the noble consort visited her every day with gifts, sent lots of tonics. Everyone praised the noble consort for her kindness. Until the day my mother gave birth. Because of the excess tonics, the baby was too big, she died in childbirth. Both mother and child were lost. Didn't His Majesty thoroughly investigate the noble consort? Of course he did. But the noble consort insisted it was out of goodwill, and claimed she meant well by sending the tonics. There was no evidence she acted maliciously. The head Imperial doctor who prayed for my mother every day died suddenly at home. No witnesses left. The noble consort's own brother holds a key position in the court, with many allies. My father abandoned the matter for the sake of court balance. In the end, my mother lost her life for nothing. If you know it was the noble consort, why not avenge the Empress? How could I not want to? But there's no evidence. My mother's killer is right in front of me, but I'm still powerless. Princess, tell me, what's the point of the throne for me then? Evidence. What evidence do you need? If you know who the enemy is, just set a trap and kill them. Just kill them. Kill them directly. Come here. You want to use sandalwood ashes as a trick. King Tan society gathers many scholars. The winner not only wins public favor, but His Majesty also offers great rewards. If Your Highness wins, Prince Heng will get anxious. Then a little provocation is all it takes for Prince Heng to lose his temper. If you want to catch fish, first you bait the hook. Princess, you're using me as bait, aren't you? Your Highness always teases me. These days, Your Highness should focus on studying and prepare well for the King Tan gathering. In my previous life, useless Qin Yuzhou used the debate idea I gave him and stole the show at the King Tan event, winning over the people.
His Majesty during morning court.
Directly rewarded him with 100,000 troops. It greatly helped Prince Heng to ascend the throne. But this time, all that glory and power should fall to someone else. Princess, I just heard, His Majesty, because of the recent banquet, rewarded the Su family with many things. I heard there are mermaid tears from the South Sea, golden silks as thin as cicadas' wings from a tributary state, and 10,000-year-old snow lotus from the ice mountains. All extremely rare treasures, worth a fortune. Why? Those were supposed to be Prince Heng's, they were mine. Why? Why do all the good things end up with Mu Jiahua, that wretch? Please calm down, Princess. What matters most now is urging Your Highness to focus on official affairs and secure the position of Crown Prince as soon as possible. Then, all the humiliation you've suffered today, they'll have to pay back 100-fold. Urge him. That study is just for show. He spends all day with those lowly maids. If he never does anything productive, he's a good-for-nothing. A total fool. Didn't you say Prince Heng was wise? How could he be a fool? That's right, he clearly ascended the throne in the previous life. How could he be a fool? Could it be that Mu Jiahua was telling the truth? No. Impossible, impossible. Even if the landscape painting was done by Mu Jiahua, in the previous King Tan debate, Prince Heng quoted the classics and gave unique insights. It must have been his own real talent. He's the chosen one. The people come first, then the country. The ruler comes last. It's the people who are the foundation of the nation.
Yes.
The turning point is at the Qingtan Society. In the previous life, it was here that he won the emperor's favor and was granted 100,000 military tokens. Hurry and give this to your highness, and tell him it's the Qingtan debate topic. He must prepare well. In the previous life, even with no preparation, he was still amazing, surprising everyone. This time, he'll definitely do even better. Maybe if His Majesty is pleased, he'll reward him with even more troops than last time. When the time comes, when Prince Heng ascends the throne, Mu Zhaowan and Chen Jingyun, you both will die. A pearl covered in dust is still a pearl. Ever since Prince Su decided to attend the Salon of Debates, he has become even more diligent. Unlike Prince Heng in my previous life, he could only learn if I supervised him every day. Is my princess worried about me? You weren't asleep at all. You lied to me. The princess is as clever as ever. The debate topic isn't difficult to tackle. I know you value the Salon of Debates, but you also need to take care of your health. Don't exhaust yourself. If something happens to Qin Jingyuan, I won't be able to avenge my grudge then. Worried about me? You know I worry, but you're not hurrying off to rest. Haven't you heard of work-life balance? Oh, good point. What are you doing? Don't even think. I'll do as you say and rest. Sleep. I won't touch you. At least not right now. Everything will have to wait until after the Salon of Debates. I'll prove myself first. Qin Jingyuan. Hope I haven't chosen the wrong person. You better shine at the Salon of Debates, or I'll have no choice but to abandon you. Isn't that the Princess Su, who stole the spotlight at His Majesty's birthday banquet? I can't believe she's here too. What's the use of showing off? She still married a loser. Su Wang the dandy. Princess Su's birth mother was just a merchant's daughter. What real knowledge or talent could she have? She probably can't even understand the topic of tonight's debate. Mu Zhaowa actually didn't come with Su Wang, IHMPH. Has she been cast aside? As expected, Su Wang is as unfaithful as ever. A dog can't change its ways. How could he possibly care about Mu Zhaowa? Sigh. Sister, how come you're here alone? Oh, were you ignored by Su Wang? Well, that's normal actually. Old habits die hard after all. Su Wang has always been a flirt. Don't be too upset, sister. Zhao Hua, you should really learn from your sister how to handle a husband. See how much Prince Heng cares about her. The moment she said she wanted to come watch the salon of debates, Prince Heng dropped everything and accompanied her here. Sigh. Qin Yuzhou, all ambition and no skill, yet still tries to put on airs. Really? Then why did Prince Heng rush to have your sister take the fall? At the Emperor's birthday banquet? That was Prince Heng making a wise sacrifice to protect himself. Oh, so in Prince Heng's eyes, your sister is just a pawn to be sacrificed? You. Mujawa. Don't get cocky. Let me tell you. As long as Prince Heng ascends the throne, I will be second only to the Emperor. And you will be someone I step on and beg for mercy. Prince Heng is ungrateful and burns bridges. Old habits never change. You better be careful, little sister. Don't end up making the same mistakes I did. I won't argue with you anymore. Just watch how Prince Heng amazes everyone today. Amazes everyone, huh? In my previous life, that's only because I got hold of the topic in advance and wrote the essay for him. Qin Yuzhou memorized it for 7 days and nights. That's how he had the chance to fight for the throne. But in this life, I will tear off his hypocritical mask and crush him into the mud. Everyone, today's debate topic is, should the CAQ army choose a wise heir or stick with seniority and direct lineage? This topic is really bold. Who dares to speak up? At today's salon of debates, the Emperor has ordered, all present are considered friends. There will be no distinction of rank or birth. Everyone may speak freely. The court will not blame anyone. My lord, I believe you can outshine all the scholars here and gain fame throughout the land. Don't worry. After today, my place as Empress is as good as set. Without my essay, Qi Yuzhou will surely fall flat on his face. What we discussed today is vital to the nation. I am not a talented man. Forgive my bold words. For the sake of the nation, I believe the heir to the throne should be chosen for merit. If the only reason is that the prince is the eldest son of the empress, and we let a mediocre man take the throne, then what happens to the people's welfare and the legacy of our ancestors? Therefore, I believe the capable should lead. Let the smartest and most virtuous, the one most loved by the people, inherit the throne. Only then will the nation be strong and the people prosper. Well said, the worthy should become emperor. Prince Heng's words are inspiring. I wish I could join the civil service exam right now, support our wise emperor, and help build a golden age. Prince Heng truly is talented. I could soar in social status thanks to him and enjoy endless luxury. Aren't you jealous, sister? Such a good man is mine. That's it? Zhao Huai, my talent is unmatched. You should urge Prince Su to read more, instead of hanging around brothels all day. This is what you call real talent. If it's just empty talk, even a child at school can say that. Is father blind or deaf? Can't he see Prince Heng's words are just castles in the air, without any foundation? I can't believe father, as the chief minister, could be so shallow. Who is this ignorant woman? What nonsense are you talking about? That's Princess Sue. But the Grand Tutor said, there's no rank or status in today's debate. Who cares if she's a princess? She smeared Prince Heng like that. She owes us an explanation. That's right, Prince Heng speaks for all scholars. The previous dynasty was corrupt. They always passed to the eldest son. And look, it ruined the people for generations. But we will never let that happen in our time. Looks like I chose right. Prince Heng truly has the people's support. As they say, he who wins the hearts of the people wins the world. Mu Jiawa, you've lost completely. The debate allows free speech. I have the right to share my opinion too. Why are you all so impatient? Is it because you already picked your crown prince? In that case, I have grounds to suspect. You're forming factions for personal gain. Prince Heng advocates for merit, so my sister suppresses all the scholars and protects the idea of picking the worthy.
Even.
Accuses the scholars of forming factions. Why does it seem, sister, that you're targeting Prince Heng? Targeting, huh? I just think, although Prince Heng's speech was passionate, in all these years, what has Prince Heng actually done for the people? In my past life, he was all reputation and no deeds, and only kept his name because I advised him after our marriage and helped him with strategies. Only then did his reputation for virtue truly stand. He voiced the principles of ruling as a monarch. Even a 3-year-old child knows them. But in reality, he hasn't contributed anything to the people. This clearly shows that Prince Heng is unworthy of his position. All his so-called virtue is just an act. But true birthright and seniority cannot be faked. I have been planning state affairs in the court. How could that not be for the benefit of the people? By that logic, it seems the Princess Sue is just being unreasonable. Prince Heng has served as an official for years and the people have no complaints. He must be a capable and virtuous person. That's because he doesn't care about anything at all. The people don't even know he's the one in charge. Of course they have no complaints about him. It seems, royal sister-in-law, you support the legitimate heir being established. But if the legitimate son is incompetent, doesn't that mean the people will be wronged? And how does Prince Heng determine that the legitimate heir is incompetent? I'm just discussing the issue objectively. Royal sister-in-law, please don't be upset. Indeed, my royal brother has legitimate status as the eldest son. But he turns a deaf ear to the world outside his window. He doesn't attend court and doesn't care if the people live or die. He only indulges in the pleasures of entertainment districts. If the kingdom were handed to such a person, the nation would be in danger. Yes, although Prince Sue holds the legitimate title, he is just an utter fool. Even Prince Sue doesn't care himself, so why does Princess Sue bother? Prince Sue is an incompetent playboy, while Prince Heng possesses both civil and military strategy and profound knowledge. Isn't this the best example of today's debate topic? Why does Princess Sue think she can compete? What a disgrace. He brings shame upon himself. If I were Princess Sue, I'd just hang myself right now and be done with it. Royal sister-in-law, do you have anything else to say? If you really think my royal brother is beyond help, then today, for the sake of your good looks, how about I take you for myself? Shameless. Watch how I ruin that face of yours in a bit. Since Prince Heng advocates for choosing the virtuous, I have a few questions to test Prince Heng. Why has Prince Song come? Prince Su is nothing but a fool. Yet he dares to say he'll test Prince Heng. He doesn't know his own limits. Qin Jingyuan, oh Qin Jingyuan. Heaven's path is open, yet you don't take it. You barge into hell when its doors are shut. A useless fool, yet he dares show up at the discussion. Today I'll make sure you lose all face. Qin Jingyuan arrived at the perfect time. With him as a contrast, everyone will see just how brilliant Prince Heng truly is. May I ask, royal brother, what great insights you have? I would like to ask how all the talented scholars of this world distinguish the virtuous from the unworthy. Isn't that obvious? Prince Heng, with his vast talent, is the virtuous one. Prince Su, with his debauchery, is not. Prince Su, this Golden Hall debate isn't for you. The 100 Flowers Pavilion would suit you so much better. Qin Jingyuan, this useless fool, is just humiliating himself. Oh. Since all the scholars in this land consider sixth brother to be exceptionally talented, then let the emperor explain to me and the scholars present
How?
one can govern the country and become an enlightened ruler. If Prince Heng can explain it clearly, then it won't just be empty talk. Prince Heng's arguments in his previous life were stunning. I can't wait to see him show his talent and win the admiration of all. Mu Yunyu, that idiot. She really thought those words by Qi Yuzhou came from himself? In his previous life, this fool couldn't even memorize it properly. It was only because I taught him word by word. Say something, hurry up and talk. To govern the realm. What's up with Prince Heng? In the previous life, he spoke so eloquently, full of confidence and glory. Yet this time he looks like a different person. Prince Heng, say something. We're all waiting to hear your views. Yeah, exactly. Was all of Prince Heng's talent just an act? No way, right? Prince Heng already lacks legitimacy in birth. And if he lacks talent too, he'll have no chance for the throne at all. What's wrong with Prince Heng? I have no idea. It shouldn't be like this. Oh dear. Dragon King, if you lack real talent and learning, you should apologize to all of us. That's right. We risk offending the Prince and Princess Su just to stand up for you. Even Prince Su and Princess Su were offended because of you. Most of the scholars support Li Heng. That's Qin Yuzhou's advantage. But if Qin Yuzhou's talent is just an act, and he let the scholars down, then he'll be condemned by everyone. Oh, husband, weren't you quite eloquent just now? Then go ahead and speak now. Shut up, you wretch. Royal brother, since you press so hard, let me ask, how would you govern the country? And become an enlightened ruler? That's not difficult at all. The people are the most important, the state comes next, and the ruler is least important. The people are the foundation of the country. Lighten taxes. The people first, the state next. The ruler is least important, the people are the foundation of the country. Lighten the taxes to nourish the people. Reduce taxes and fees to benefit the people. Promote agriculture and sericulture to strengthen the nation's roots. Implement an even head tax per land, and never impose extra levies. Open civil service exams for various subjects. Anyone proficient in water engineering, mathematics, or physical sciences may serve as an official. Let all the talented people come into my service. How is that possible? How can that be? Prince Su is actually quoting all the things Qin Yuzhou said in his past life. Excellent. Very well said. Good. How do you know all this? Did the Grand Preceptor give you the answers? There's a fool who fans himself all year round, without any real talent. Who does he think he is? Zhuge Liang reincarnated. Isn't it? That you told Prince Su the ideas that belong to Prince Heng. Mu Jiaohua, you're truly despicable. Are these ideas really Prince Heng's? Then why couldn't he say a single word just now? That's because these ideas were originally written by me. And in the previous life, I was the one who told Prince Heng. Mu Jiaohua, don't get too smug. Even so, it doesn't change the fact that Prince Su is a fool. Everybody thinks Qin Jingyu is an idiot. But actually, he's just hiding his abilities. Mu Yinyu, just wait and see how you'll regret this. So it turns out that Prince Su's ideas are the same as Prince Heng's, advocating for appointing the virtuous as heir as well. No, I believe. There's no absolute conclusion between establishing by birthright, seniority, or virtue. It's not a variant topic at all. There can be no definite answer, whether you choose by legitimacy, seniority, or merit. It's been a tough question since ancient times. How could it not be open for debate? May I ask, Grand Preceptor, if only the legitimate son is virtuous, and the other sons are incapable, is there any meaning to this debate topic anymore? Virtue and talent are as elusive as water, hard to distinguish true from false. Take Sixth Brother, for example. Before I arrived, everyone called the emperor talented. Yet the emperor couldn't even state basic policies for governing the country. Isn't that obvious enough? But true birthright and seniority can't be faked. So there's really no fixed rule for choosing by legitimacy, seniority, or merit. The ruler should choose an heir according to the actual situation. Well said. I knew Qin Jingyuan was no ordinary man. While everyone else was still debating about birthright or virtue, Prince Su has already pointed out what's wrong with the topic. No wonder, at age 12, he already outshone the top scholars of his time. To witness the prince's brilliance again in this life, I could die without regret. Princess Su is just a woman. Yet she could tell that Prince Heng's talent was fake. Truly impressive. I was quite disrespectful earlier. Please forgive me, Princess Su. Princess Su is so clever. We are all ashamed by comparison. Royal sister-in-law, you just said? That someone who only spouts insincere principles can't be considered truly talented. A person of real talent should make actual contributions to the people. So may I ask, royal sister-in-law, what contributions has my royal brother made to this country? I was just waiting for you to ask me that. Prince Su proposed the implementation of the Imperial registry at the age of 13. He recorded the name of every commoner in our dynasty in the registry. With a household registry, the people would no longer be displaced and homeless. It also made it easier for the court to govern and collect taxes. All of you here are still enjoying the benefits brought by the registry today. Prince Su donned his armor and went to battle at age 15. He single-handedly slew the enemy commander at the border, forcing the enemy nation to bow in submission. Everyone here, you enjoy peace only because he risked his life and shed his blood. That's the only reason you have peace. Now all is peaceful across the land. How can you forget his merits? The world thinks I'm a good-for-nothing prince. Even my father, the emperor, is deeply disappointed in me. Only he has always firmly stood by my side. Even if it means standing against the whole world, he would still defend my Shahua. I will never let you down. It's us who have been ungrateful to Prince Su. Please forgive us, Your Highness. Please forgive us, Your Highness. Talent alone is not enough to win people's loyalty. You must also make use of Prince Su's achievements. Only then will everyone be truly convinced. Qin Jingyuan, I won't let you off. Oh, I almost forgot. Back in the day, Prince Su was truly stunning. Yuaner, you should interact more with your sister from now on. Try to mend your relationship. After all, we're all family. Why hold grudges overnight? Prince Su's perspective is something I've never heard in my previous life. This is what you meant. A pearl covered in dust, but at its core, it's still a pearl. You're just not patient enough to wipe away the dust. You just want to reap the rewards without effort. If only I'd known Prince Su was still so talented. Now that I've come back to life, I shouldn't have married in a daze. Assisting someone as remarkable as Prince Su is much easier than helping that useless Prince Heng. Could it be that Prince Heng became the emperor in my past life? Because you helped him? I've realized it now. But sadly, it's too late. The first step is complete. Once word of this reaches the emperor, military power will be within my grasp. I've heard father is aware of what happened at the debate, and he's extremely pleased. The fishing is over. Now it's time to cast out the bait. The prince has lost. Oh, that was a bad move on my part. Let me start over. Your Highness, how can you ruin the game? Were you being sincere about what you said at the debate today? Am I really that outstanding in your eyes? Wait, weren't we just talking about our next plan? Is he trying to backtrack on his move again? Every word I spoke today came straight from the heart. No wonder he's always so strict with me, taking care of me, and even comes up with plans to help avenge my mother. He even said he wanted me to avenge him. So it's because he already has feelings for me? Zhao Hui, I have feelings for you too. Once I become the crown prince, let's consummate our marriage, shall we? And I promise to make you my empress, so we can truly become husband and wife. Want to become the empress of the future emperor? Qin Yizhou once said the same thing. A man's love is the least reliable. A man's love is the least reliable. But what Qin Jingyuan said actually reminded me. Instead of pinning all my hopes on Qin Jingyuan, I should first give birth to a royal heir. If Qin Jingyuan wants to get rid of me after becoming emperor, Then I'll plot to kill him and ascend the throne with our young son. Hold the emperor hostage to command the nobles. By then, no one will dare to mess with me. Anyone who bullies me, I'll kill them. Johua, Your Highness, we're already husband and wife. You still owe me our wedding night. You can make it up to me right now. Johua, whatever you want. I will give it to you. I have to get pregnant with his child before Qin Jingyuan becomes emperor. That way I'll have an escape route for myself. Long live the emperor. Long live his majesty. Jingyuan really made a splash at the gathering. Didn't I say so? The son of the emperor and empress has always been extraordinary. There's no way he could be worthless. He simply disdained showing off in front of others. I heard the boy stepped up because the prince's consort had been bullied. That's when he showed his talent. That girl actually seems pretty capable. Send her some gold and silver as a reward. Thank you, Your Majesty. Father, you called me to the royal study in such a hurry. What is it about? I'm busy. You don't even have a job. What could you be busy with? Drawing eyebrows for the prince's consort in the inner chambers. How could you talk about women's matters in court? Prince Su is really too immature. Yeah, but he sure spoils the prince's consort. Jingyuan's just never serious. I'm in a good mood today, so I won't argue with him. At the debate, Jingyuan's arguments for making the crown prince were truly eye-opening. If the eldest legitimate son is capable, there would be no dispute about making him crown prince. I completely agree. But if the legitimate heir has no authority, how can he demonstrate his talents? I hereby command that the command of the 100,000 Tiger City troops be granted to Prince Su. Father's being incredibly generous. If I'd known, I would have performed better myself. What Zhao Hua said really was true. Whoever performed best at the Qingtan meeting would get a reward of 100,000 troops. Also, not long ago, Prince Heng was removed from his post. His medicines were set aside. I've decided. All medicines Prince Heng had will now be handled by Prince Su. Prince Su, don't let me down. Prince Heng used to handle funds at the Ministry of Revenue, which is why so many people supported him. That was also his confidence in competing for the throne. If he loses those, it'll be a heavy blow to him and concubine Gui. Father, that's my post. How could you give it to that loser? How could you give it to my royal brother? That position belongs to the court. Are you dissatisfied with my decision? Why don't I just hand the throne over to you? I wouldn't dare. I admit my mistake. Qin Jingyuan, how dare you steal what's rightfully mine? I'll make sure you die a terrible death. Why is the emperor walking so fast? Wait for me. Are you here to mock me, royal brother? You're a loser, yet you got the command of 100,000 troops and the Ministry of Revenue. While I got nothing. Loser. Too bad, this loser will someday become emperor and stand above you. What? Don't even think about it. How could a cripple ever become emperor? Didn't father tell you? He's about to write the edict making me crown prince. But don't worry. When the first become emperor and rule the world, I'll make sure to take good care of you, royal brother. How is that even possible? When is father planning to name the crown prince? Well, it's not you, so of course you wouldn't know. Once the decree is announced to the world, you'll find out. No way. I have to talk to mother and come up with a plan. The throne can only belong to me, Chen Yuzhou. You think a loser like you can be emperor? Dream on, I'll never let you succeed. Your Highness deceiving Prince Heng like this. If Prince Heng gets desperate, that would be just what I want. Who knows if the dog will jump over the wall or into a trap? Once the Empress Dowager and concubine Gui's mother and son fall into the trap, Shauna can finally avenge you. How could His Majesty possibly make Qin Jingyuan the crown prince? Why should he? In my past life, Mu Zhaohua married Prince Heng and became empress. In this life, marrying Prince Su can also become empress. I refuse to accept this. My dear daughter, why are you in such a hurry? Mother.
His Majesty wants to name Qin Jingyuan as crown prince.
How can I not be anxious? Lu Keahua must hate me to death. If he becomes crown princess, who knows how he'll retaliate against me? In my previous life, Qin Yuzhou and I killed Mu Zhaohua. It'd be strange if Mu Zhaohua didn't seek revenge. Prince Heng is even more anxious than you. Back then, concubine Gui was suspected of killing the former empress. If Qin Jingyuan becomes crown prince, he definitely won't let Prince Heng and concubine Gui go. Really? Of course. Concubine Gui is discussing a coup with your father. Your position as crown princess, no one can take it away. How could I forget? Concubine Gui has connections everywhere. Her family is powerful. In my past life, Prince Heng was able to take the throne. Concubine Gui was indispensable. Qin Jingyuan has no supporters. What can he use to compete with Prince Heng? Mu Zhaohua, even if you were reborn, you still can't change your fate of death. Master, just as you expected. Concubine Gui really did join forces with the Prime Minister to stage a coup. They've decided to act on New Year's Eve. Princess, it looks like the fish has taken the bait. What are they planning to do? They'll poison the dishes at the New Year's Eve banquet, and the shattered cup will be the signal. Then they'll assemble their troops and attack. Obey and prosper, defy and perish. It's exactly as the princess predicted. But why is the princess so sure? After concubine Gui learned the emperor was going to make me crown prince, she was bound to act. She killed the former empress. Of course, she's feeling guilty, afraid that you, with your high position, would come after her first. So she needs to strike preemptively. I witnessed concubine Gui's ambition in my previous life. She's a lot smarter than Qin Yuzhou. Anyone who blocked Qin Yuzhou's path, she would never let them go. The enemy has already fallen into our trap. We just need the prince to deliver the fatal blow. Princess Su, your outfit is truly exceptional. Of course, as I heard, His Majesty specifically awarded this. Made from celestial silkworm silk. There's only one such piece in the world. Princess Su, you really have good fortune. Why does that wretch deserve it? Why can you be so audacious? After today, I will skin you alive to vent my hatred. Oh dear. Sister, why are you here alone? Isn't Prince Hang with you? You came here to mock me on purpose, didn't you? Muzhao Hua, don't get too smug. We'll see if you can still act so arrogant today. Of course Qin Yuzhou didn't come. He's waiting at the door to start the coup. He must be an idiot. With him saying that, even if I didn't know something was going to happen tonight, I could still guess. With a pig teammate like that, it'd be a miracle if Qin Yuzhou succeeded. The emperor arrives. Long live the emperor. Rise. Tonight is the grand New Year's Eve banquet. New beginnings for all. I, together with my beloved ministers, and all citizens celebrate this auspicious day. May the new year bring favorable weather, and peace and prosperity to the nation. May the dynasty have good harvests and peace. May the country flourish and the people live in peace. May the dynasty have good harvests and peace. May the country flourish and the people live in peace. Drink up, the wine is laced with deadly poison. Once it takes effect, you'll all be completely finished. Don't worry, everything is already arranged. Father, it's time for you to abdicate. Why hasn't the poison taken effect yet, Hang? Why did the prince barge in? Obey and prosper, defy and perish. Mother, didn't you say when the poison started working, you would shatter the cup as the signal for the coup? Why isn't there any sign of the poison? That idiot. Why did he say everything? Sorry, my hand slipped. Qin Jingyuan, you did it on purpose, didn't you? How would I know you'd use a shattered cup as a signal to start the coup? How dare you, Qin Yuzhou? You actually dare commit treason. Since we're exposed, we'll just go with the flow and stall for time, waiting for the poison to take effect. Your Majesty Jur is smart. Why can't he be emperor? Father, tonight you can rest easy. Your son will rule this land well. How dare you? Don't bother with pointless struggle. All the food, including the wine they just drank, is poisoned. Just half an incense stick's time, and the poison will surely act. Your Majesty, you should abdicate too. What? Concubine Gui is really that vicious. It's over, I'm going to die. I don't want to die yet. Muzhao Hua, kneel before me now, and knock your head a few times. Maybe I'll consider letting you die whole. How's that? In both lives, you can never win against me. How can you be certain we're actually poisoned? What do you mean? It's bad, my lady. All the food we prepared was thrown out in the Imperial kitchen. None of it reached the New Year's Eve banquet. What exactly went wrong? Who leaked the information? Jing Yuan Zhao Hua. You actually discovered King Heng's plot in advance. No wonder you're my sons. Back then, the consort tried to harm my mother. Father spared her. Now, the consort and her son must not plot for father's throne. Father, will you spare them again? Jing Yuan. Are you still holding a grudge against me? What? Back then, everyone knew the empress died from complications during childbirth. What proof do you have that I did it? And now? The evidence of treason is undeniable. Such crimes deserve death. So what if that's the case? These are all my people. Those who obey will prosper. Those who resist will perish. If you won't submit to me, I'll kill you all. Kill them. Oh. The consort is really that confident? These are all your people. What do you mean by that? My lord, your men have captured all the rebels and have taken their place. We ask the Lord to order the execution of the rebel leader. Please, my lord, execute the rebel leader. Chen Feng, it was you all along. How is that possible? Useless Qin Yuzhou, this fool even lost in such a winning situation. Even then the enemy broke in? How could this happen? Qin Jingyuan, you tricked me. Qin Jingyuan, you tricked me. What a perfect mantis stalks the cicada, but a bird is behind move. Tiger, your cleverness truly wins my heart. Too little, too late. It's all lost, utterly lost. I don't want to die. No, I haven't lost yet. Qin Kao. Anyone who dares to touch my lady, I will kill them immediately. Go ahead, kill. Kill him. Let me, in the name of restoring order, put you all to death. Then I can rightfully ascend the throne. At a time like this, the more you show you care about the emperor, the more you'll be manipulated. On the other hand, people like Qi Yuzhou will hesitate to act. They won't dare to make a move. Prince Su's decision is very wise. In the end, he still blames me for being heartless. So be it, I owe him that much. Your Majesty, Qin Jingyuan truly is ruthless and disloyal. You actually wanted to make him your heir? What were you thinking? When did I ever say I would make Jingyuan the heir? What, you never said that? If His Majesty never appointed Qin Jingyuan as heir, then why did I risk everything to rebel? Impossible. It was Qin Jingyuan who told me himself that you would make him the heir. That's why we rebelled. Oh. Just something I said casually. Who would have thought an idiot would actually believe it? Jingxin, you set me up on purpose. This was all your trap from the start. Oh, was it me who told you to rebel? Was it me who told you to force the palace? Qin Jingyuan, you forged the Imperial edict. Faking the emperor's orders is a capital crime. Where's your evidence? Where's the fake edict? I was just joking with little brother. How is that the same as forging the emperor's orders? How can you mother and son be so foolish? You couldn't even see through such a simple trap. And you still expect me to hand the empire to you. Ridiculous. Shut up. You're the fool. Qin Jingyuan is the real failure. If Prince Su is a failure, then there are no smart people left in this world. In his past life, if Qin Jingyuan hadn't abandoned the fight for the throne and fled to the frontier, no one knows who will win in the end. So, in his eyes, I've always been this formidable. That's right. Jingyuan is 100 times smarter than you. No matter how smart Qin Jingyuan is, so what? His legs are crippled. He'll never be emperor. No one in the world will ever accept him. Who says I can't stand up? What, Qin Jingyuan? So he's not crippled after all. Jingyuan, you're not disabled? That's great. I always thought it was my fault for not protecting you. That's why you became disabled. Now that I see you safe and sound, I can finally face your mother in the afterlife. Qin Jingyuan? You were faking it all along. Prince Song isn't crippled. How is that possible? So I really chose wrong. I shouldn't have sided with that loser Qin Yuzhou. I should have married Qin Jingyu instead. Shut up, you bitch. Qin Jingyuan isn't a loser after all. Now I don't even have my only advantage left. Are you all scared now? I'm making Jingyuan the crown prince. All ministers, listen to my order. From this day forward, I abdicate. I pass the throne to Qin Jingyuan. Even if I'm torn apart, you must swear absolute loyalty to the new emperor. Without the slightest hesitation, yes. Father? He and I are both your sons. And yet you show such clear favoritism. Fine. If father is so heartless, then don't blame me for being disloyal. You'll die with me. Take them down. Let me go. Let me go. Tell me, was it you who harmed my mother? So what if it was? Yes, it was me. I gave her countless tonics every day. I even bribed the head of the Imperial clinic and made him urge that woman to take them every time. And in the end, it cost her difficult labor. Fatal childbirth. But so what? I'm still alive and well all these years, aren't I? You hear that? He killed my mother. Qin Jingyuan. So what if you know now? The Empress is still dead. It was a double tragedy. Now that father has passed the throne to me, it's an unpardonable sin to kill my mother. I will see your entire clan executed. You wouldn't dare. Mother. Mother. Prince Su, Your Majesty. Let me tell you, I was supposed to be Prince Su's wife. I should have been your wife, your consort. How could you betray me? She's looking for a way out now that Qin Yuzhou is finished. It's Mu Jiahua. He's the one who forced me to swap fiancés with him. Otherwise, why would I marry that loser He Wang? Oh, that's not what you said before, Princess Heng. Earlier, it was Heng Wang who forced me. You're lying, you bitch. I'll kill you. Your Majesty. As long as you wish, I'm willing to stay by your side even without a title. You. As long as I survive and stay close to Qin Jingyuan, one day I'll win his heart, become the empress, and trample that Mu Jiahua underfoot. After all, we were husband and wife in a past life. Mu Yinyu also seduced Qi Yuzhou in a previous life. Also, I wonder if Shen Jingyuan is just like Qin Yuzhou. But I'm already pregnant now. If Qin Jingyuan is the same as Qin Yuzhou, then I'll kill him too. Help my child ascend the throne. How dare you? I'm not that fool, Qin Yuzhou. I don't accept trash like he does. He actually called me trash. That bitch Mu Jiahua. You bitch. Was it you who slandered me in front of Prince Su? I'll kill you. Don't be afraid. I won't let anyone hurt you. Your Majesty. What is it? I risked my life to save you. Still can't earn a single husband from Jiahua. My heart is set on revenge. Only saw Qin Jingyuan as an ally. I even thought about killing him. I never thought he would catch a blade bare-handed for me. Why? Why do you protect Mu Jiahua so much? In our past life, you abandoned me in the harem. Why, Qin Jingyuan? I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Be careful, husband. What nonsense are you babbling? I don't understand. The direction of my heart is only for Jiahua. I'm even willing to leave the harem empty for her. Just me, just her for life. Why didn't he love me in our past life and went to the border? That's why I thought he was useless. Because you set your sights too high. You relied too much on men. You just wanted everything handed to you. In the past, you belittled Prince Su every day and insulted him. When they stood up to kill you, they were already showing mercy. Didn't you ever rely on Prince Su? Not using him? Men can't be relied on. They can only be used. In my past life, I didn't use Qin Yuzhou well as a tool. In this life, I changed to a new blade. I'll definitely learn from my mistakes. And always keep him under control. Haha. Does it hurt? Maybe if you call me husband one more time, it'll get better. Stop joking. Let's take care of business first. Genuine. Now you're the emperor. The matter of rebellion is yours to handle. I'm tired. Pass my decree. Prince Heng intended to rebel. His crimes are monstrous. Everyone involved shall be imprisoned in the Imperial prison, awaiting judgment. The noble consort's entire family shall be executed to the last.
Yes.
Your Majesty. Mother, I finally avenged you. Ah. How dare you kill me? The Emperor has ordered. All traitors must be executed. I don't understand why you hate me so much. Revenge. A life for a life. Qin Yizhou, now we're even. Now it's your turn. Jawa, Jawa, save your father. How dare you? I am now the Empress. Your Majesty the Empress. I'm your father. I'm your real father. You can't ignore me. Father, I have a poor memory. Do you remember how you treated my mother? Spent all his money. Let her suffer in the back courtyard with no medicine. She died slowly from illness, right? It's all my fault. I'm sorry, daughter. Please, for your mother's sake, save me. Your Majesty knows father was framed by Madame Wang, so the noble consort's family was sentenced. Exterminated to 9 generations. Prince sentenced to death. As for... all are death sentences. I'll be reincarnated. I won't let you off next time. No matter past life or now, when have you ever let me go? You can be reborn as many times as you want. No matter how many times you are reborn, I will kill you in every single lifetime to come. Father, do you have any objections? No, I don't. Your Majesty, the Empress is guilty. I have no objections, Your Majesty. I will inform His Majesty myself. Although my father is guilty, his crime does not warrant death. This humble criminal bows in gratitude to His Majesty and Her Majesty for sparing my life. So His Majesty sentenced my father to exile 3,000 miles away, never allowed to return to the capital for the rest of his life. Well, I saved my father from execution on his behalf. Shouldn't you be grateful to me, Father? With my old body, I probably couldn't make it even 1,000 miles. You unfilial daughter. Are you torturing me on purpose? That's right. I am torturing you on purpose. Every single moment, I want you to experience the suffering my mother went through back then. This is what you owe her. The world is never short of heartless people. Father, take care of yourself. Your Majesty. You saw everything. Your Majesty, you saw it all. She is so ruthless. How can she be fit to be Empress? I heard from the Imperial physician that you are pregnant, so I couldn't wait to see you. If something like this happens again in the future, you must tell me right away. Does he resent me for acting first and reporting later? Or does he simply think I am too ruthless? How he feels about me doesn't matter. As long as I carry the Imperial heir, if he ever tries to hurt me, I will definitely send him to the underworld. I'll have them tied up and brought before you so you can kill them yourself. So you don't have to go through all the trouble yourself and accidentally tire yourself out? He doesn't blame me. He even cares about me. What a lively beat. There's a bit of sadness in our parting. Jiahua, don't be afraid. I'll take care of everything afterwards. I'll make sure you and the child are safe for a lifetime. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor proclaims, the late emperor ruled with clear virtue and filial piety like Yao and Shun, and now abdicates the throne to me. I respectfully accept this command. Pray to heaven and earth and ascend the imperial throne. Mother, if your spirit is watching from above, did you see it? Your daughter has become empress. No matter if it's your enemies, or my own enemies from past lives, I have avenged them all. From now on, I will never let anyone bully me again. Jiahua. Even though the world is full of heartless people, I, Qin Jingyuan, am not one of them. Heaven bears witness, and the earth will judge. Qin Jingyuan will never betray Jiahua. If I go back on my word, may I die a horrible death? I believe you. I also hope you can truly keep your promise.